Spicy music.
My dog. Lil C all day. That's how it's gonna be, bitch. Doing me no secret. I'm on full attack and need defense. When I come for your weekends, no days off, no sleeping. Smoothie all day. Wake up in the morning, weed by my side. Puff a few drags, put the red in my eyes. Yeah, I pass it to my guy, cause it's always smoking too. So what we do is puff like we frying too. I won't tell me what to do. This is what I do. Missy all day, mad, and I ain't even talking booze. And still catching my cruise, still paying my dues. My pocket is getting fat, it's on my womb. I'm so far gone. If I turn, I'll be.
Said yo, tool gripping, big arms, you with it. Like I said, the gym, I'm up in arms. If you lifting, the scope got you in it. Red all over text, I'm blue ticking. But it's time for me to put a text to text if text don't check himself. You send a message to text for help, while I send a message and you text for help. Or it's played out. In the World Cup, I already cut tail short, but I was rooting for you to win. But this is where I throw the final straw. I clap on text, yeah, I'm giving text support, cause text says it is a text plan. Y'all know the rest, but I'll pop up if you push my buttons like a predictive text. But rhymes, jokes, overcomplicated boss, I'm predicting text. But this killing is confidential, the way I black on text. Everyone knows I'm the best and I cause harm. This whole tournament, I had Hydra singing my praises like I had a snake charm, so play nice. Or you get left cold on the main road, everybody will see your life. Or I grab the knife for the bread, this fat nigga getting sliced, chop his body up, now he can pull himself together in the afterlife. Cause I took my cut from son, like parental tax. You're way too fat to be craving more fucking snacks. Or let's grab the gat, body flat, your soul is strapped. Click clack, nah, y'all too used to that. You shouldn't be afraid of Zen, but you should fear your weight giving you a heart attack. Cause you a couch potato, I guess that's your safe zone. So what's potato on the gun, leave him in a vegetable state. Bet he gon' feel right at home. Heaven is where you go when I cross the throne. Bullets be like an ego boost away, go straight to your dome. Shh, but against fire, you weren't sublime. World Cup finals? Shit. This is probably the only time we've seen Optimus in his prime. But you showing the signs against fire that you're so focused on your rhyme patterns, we're starting to see the pattern in your rhymes. Guns unpacking, catch you lacking. Send uplifting text, that's a caption. Leg shot, I captions. Leave a hole in text, so spread the words, I'm Bible bashing. But you had one of the luckiest runs in battle rap anyone has ever seen. From bypassing the group stage and the last 16 to getting a walkover against you 3. So it's knife out, I'm gonna catch him mid-battle. You could say he got stuck in routine. Shh, but guns drawn. I'm trying to illustrate that I never miss. Hit you and whoever you with. You getting capped? Nah, these bare hands will end his life with a twist. You won't be able to stomach this. With a knife or guns is how I show you that you don't have the heart for this time.
When you first started, you looked like Reggie from the Nutty Professor. Fuck that. I guess the only way I add no pressure is if I attach a barrel to a suppressor and send you back to your motherfucking ancestors. This be the World Cup cupcake. You tryna duck fate. You thought it was easy and just great, but one flaw. All I need is one take to leave you on the floor with a rough shake. Zenith. Meaning above the stars, celestial. Don't worry, this gat will get you there fast. When the weapons spark, all I see is dispersing body parts. I bring forth the big guns like Starscream and Megatron. One shot and I leave this fool dead and gone. I shoot at 6 positions from 6 times in 6 angles like I'm shooting from a hexagon. I already took care of flames. What's to say? You think you got game, but this player always pausing in his phrases with no brains. Not even if you got a blowjob from some dumb dame. I mean, even your wife lets you have a hairstyle that looks like a motherfucking COVID strain. And you think you can overcome with graphic fate? Are you flashing grades, a teacher with more class mistakes? I'll mark a Z sign on your chest with a massive blade, and you'll be outstanding with no comebacks, even if you and your fellow teachers at a mass debate. I turn the 8 to its side. My punches are infinite. Your birth an incident. Your life so insolent. Dad came on your mom's feet so innocent. And the flies did the rest. Like illegal immigrants. It's amazing that grace is a period. I'll make this pussy bleed out. Wrap the body at my bed. Take it out to bury it. And you and your fairy shit, gayer than Eddie Murphy wore on Delirious. A chess player, my piece is a night slayer. You get the L formation as I move the block like a cess slanger. Make Zen a hopeless dope as I present bangers. Turn your brains into mash. My flow is a lesson learned like holding a ruler. One hand and I'ma go to your girl and fool her, become a private tutor and leave her after a fucking schooler. Kyle Wheeler, the teacher, you got those pause phrases, the facts prior. You supposed to be a role model, but you got no pause like a flat tire. Time!
Shit, for this killing, I'm not responsible. It's like a drunk text. We see how you got here, we just never thought it was possible. But I hope those niggas that voted for you rot in hell for putting you in the finals. It's a travesty that you were here fighting me for the title. So for that, I gotta do you gory for the glory. I already ended tales badly, so I'm used to ruining Cinderella stories. Grab the cat, nah. You a good guy that acts tough for better rap, but this is my stomping ground. And you were so fat, and elephant grave is where I have to bury you at. But they say patience is a virtue, but we've been waiting for you to lose some weight, my dude. At this moment, shit, your balls carry less weight than you do. Remember the Cinderella ball? Well, that's the part where I fit the shoe, cause this time, I became an animal off the jump like a kangaroo. To show y'all, it's ironic how y'all have this fat nigga biting off more than he could chew. But infrared on him, just to make an art move. You think this is a game? I should pop you. But let me channel my energy like Pikachu, just to control the narrative, and so be it, and whatever I do will shock you. You don't know what it's like, my dude, when they give you a plate that doesn't fit your appetite, but you have to push to show that Zenith is the highest, dude. Long story short, for this, I had to convince myself to write for you. What you know about partying yourself? Shit, I had to fight for you. I had to wrestle with the quote, put my inspiration on the line for you. For killing myself to write this, I'm gonna take your life from you, kill you, and whoever goes right for you. So it's death via pen. Now you can go and ghost right with your ghost writer too. But you got emotional. When your vote was scrutinized, no vex. Ask fire. Scrutiny is what you get when you put too little in text. So for that, I gotta lay you down, then pick you apart. Ironic, I'm facing text when I'm used to using words when breaking niggas down. But bro, you were goner. You should have prepared yourself to die like a suicide bomber. Your bitch in the fear, I'll run her up and give her a medal of honor. But what the fuck is up? Name yourself Optimus Prime cause you built like a truck. I wanted you to battle live, but you couldn't stomach it, Oh, that stomach, but you got some little guts. I'm about to get lit. We don't believe what you spit. You talk a lot of shit for a nigga that can't see his own dick when it's stiff. Hammers I grip. Send him on a heavenly trip. I'm a monster, and I've got the munchies since I smoke spliff. It's homophobia. How y'all let me kill this dick sucker? Flow, how could you give Z a nigga with the power level of Yamcha? Leave him numb when Zen put a piece to your chakra. But you do nothing better than me, and that's a fact. Cut the crap. The piece make his body relax. Nigerian woman after sending the cash. You better not expect text back.
I'ma bust in your crib. Bring the pain. I ain't scared. I tell Mitchell, I ain't playing. Shoot up your household. Aim at your sternum. Scorch your brain. And I'll be like, cheers, as in toast. I bring much firepower, it will roast. This be like Comedy Central and I'm exposing this joke. But I'm over here seeking reasons to defeat him. When this biscuit starts speaking, it's a definite that this cat starts leaking. I got 100 reasons to put. The one that sticks out the most is that you on the floor bleeding. As for me, I'll be reaping the W to leave you all weeping, because I'll be bar heavy, arm steady. I come correct when I shoot like a firing squad, deadly to cause bodily harm, nearly leave you alarmed and begging for your life as it starts ending. When you rap, you like a dramatic fake ass poser. I can just sit on the sofa, but when you on, all we hear is pausing quotas. The dude who hides his face on Facebook of pouting, son, your game is over. I used to think you were dope, but you just baking soda. I mean, status about girls farting on your leg. What are you into, poop sex? You follow idols, so I should guess you like to be judged like some school test, but you unremarkable. I'm like, step aside, who's next? This dude's chest is stuck out like he's at the doctor for a boob test. While you waiting at the hospital, I don't find it logical. If this skybird trying to beat me, impossible. Burn you up, bury, and fossil you. I got so much bars, I can make this battle conjugal. So you better come correct like correctional services. I'm like Scarfield in Prison Break. I'm infiltrating your bars like burglars. Expose this clown who doesn't belong in rap, but belongs in circuses. So look here, you gay asshole. I don't mean to be frank. I bring the punishment like Castle. Riddle your body with shrapnel. My arsenal will put you in a box in front of the chapnel. My limit is hot, foil or fillet his plot. Aim the metal ready to just pop. Like an administrator with the jab, I might as well give it a shot. Then leave this motherfucker's body ready to what?
Don't act charged. We all know that your white life is not that hard. Think Pinocchio, the way the nose rose as soon as white lie told his facade. Now watch how I let white lying roads up with text on tar. We don't believe what you say you are, cause you just graze the surface with your words. That's why your shit is subpar. Shit, all that conviction in your voice, but your white privilege is the cause for you getting to some little bars. I'll call your bluff, I don't give a fuck, I'm a slayer. Your bars graze the surface like a paper cut, played out like fire and spliff. I'm giving Optimus a cut for this paper, just to show how whack you are. Ask anyone in BRN for one of your bars quoted, cause you were the weakest in the tournament, but somehow like Buhari, for you fools voted. After this, reconsider battling with your fat ass on video. Think diabetes, there's no need to sugarcoat it. In other words, stick to rapping via text, or I put a stick to text for the paper like a ransom note. Even though I look at the clip like it's half full, it's safe to say I'm not an optimist for Optimus. I'm from SA, so I target text. You better pray for this Optimus. Think constipation, this better be your hardest shit. You getting robbed like you robbed fire for this money, that's just a consequence. My BRN is the witness. Watch me light up text like it is Christmas. Since you're a food junkie, death via food. Since you're giving us 3 dry rounds, let him choke on the biscuit. There's no harm in this. Let the ratchet sing its harmonious. Yeah, you feel my presence everywhere. I'm ominous. Big gun. Don't need a scope cause your body ain't that hard to miss. But this old dude is in trouble. Burst your bubble. I better not hear you mumble, cause I'm a disrespectful youngster ready to talk back to another uncle. A1, heavy breathing. A2, leaving bleeding. A3, he feeling wheezy. Raise one from the ground just like a seedling. But I know that you are having trouble dealing, because your real life and battle rap life is entangled. You rhyme a lot of words and rambled. You one-dimensional, so you probably just do missionary sex with your wife. You used to coming from one angle. To make matters worse, you can't satisfy that bitch. But you know the saying, a fat dog is unable to learn new tricks. I honestly think you're a lesbian. Your body shape, it needs a fix. Your chest is so big. Shit, you started to develop tits. But I'm really with a shit. I smoke spliff with no bud, no remorse. End your life with a thud, leave you in a ditch. Shit, it brings a new meaning to Optimus stuck in the mud. But Optimus be doing that voodoo. He got the juju. If you're voting for Optimus via text, shit, you a moo-moo.
I'm make this pussy bleed like a virgin. I got the metal against his body like a surgeon. Your existence in this version, it's a play of words. All I can say, it's curtains. Like bong rips, I'm choking fucker. I bring the smoke to be token, brother. Kyle Wheeler or broken rubber. About to be another dead youth in the hearts of broken mothers. Blessed are the wicked who die by my bare hands. I'm animalistic, I punches that reach and tear glands. I'm ripping out and dropping his organs into a bare pan. Cook up Wheeler like I'm burning rubber, and I'm holding the wheel with my left hand. You hate fat people, but got a fat wife. Raw dogging and getting stuck in those fat thighs. Roll her over flour to find that wet spot. Ain't that white? When getting on top, the dude must be looking like hanging stalactite. That explains why you choose the name that's the highest point. And I ain't talking about you trying joints. Just don't burn your ass on the light bulb. Well, at least you're going into something moist. And when you finally shoot a cake, a child was born. Huge mistake. At least you be shooting straight. But now you should turn your phobia from homos to losing weight. The wedding albums, all you got is numbers of tens. I mean, you and her is the number to a pen. Cause the scale will not fend unless you live on the moon with zero gravity. She will weigh less then. But enough about Rasputa from Norbert. But in all honesty, she should stop eating ice cream and start eating sorbet. It's no use. She will be dying of old age before she could even lose weight to get on the toilet. AKA the bitch stale. I mean, she looks like a human who had a baby with a beach whale and left to be eaten by sea snails. So if I were you, I would tell them to hold the harpoons every time you go on beach trails. I'm sorry for dissing your hag's ass. I would say it's behind, but I only got her half a tank of gas. But at least she won't run out of food. The bitch will laugh last. You stay in the murder capital, your hood's hell. But you not gangster, and your raps should well prove that if I had to put Z on his back, it's a yin and yang of two L's. Time!